If you have anything cold, don't say, Aksh! You do that. Said the best is, Aksh! Nobody touches here. And if you don't use your hands to pick your nose and put your hands on the eyes, etc., etc. We today have educare, which was started by the Roman Empire. Roman emperors thought, if everybody is educated like Socrates is thinking, then we won't be there in power. Because if the voters become educated, do you think the present lot will be in power? Certainly not. So that's how they thought we should tell them syllabus, NCERT, UGC, MCI, ABCD, and they tell you what to teach. 2 plus 2 is 4, right? Child has to learn 2 plus 2 is 4. Child can never say, should it be always 2 plus 4? If the child has known the uncertainty principle of Werner Heisenberg, for which he got the Nobel Prize, 2 plus 2 need not be 4 all the time. This world, there is only one thing in this world, uncertainty. There is no certainty at all. Don't you go around saying that I will treat all patients with swine flu, homeopathy has got treatment. There is no certainty, remember that, no certainty. Neither can a modern medical man say, I will treat all this with my whatever tablet, which is also not true. You will be surprised. A study in New Zealand last time, when there was what was called, quote unquote, swine flu epidemic, last time, you heard 2 years ago. New Zealand kept an audit and they found very interesting thing. Normally in New Zealand, whose population is about 1/10 of the Madras city population, maybe, whole country's population. And New Zealand used to have about 1,800 to about 2,500 deaths every season in winter because of flu. But during the so-called swine flu, only about 750 people died. So the study said swine flu is a blessing because it saved a lot of deaths due to flu. What happened was they frightened everybody. Today in Chennai, if you read this morning's paper, you would be pissing in your own pants because they say swine flu is sweeping Madras. Half the number, they didn't write how many are there. Half the number of swine flu is in the city. Did you see the headline? Indian Express? You would be pissing in your pants. But you should be happy that swine flu does not kill normally. Unless you have a comorbidity. You have some other disease which is killing you almost. Swine flu will finish the job. That's all. Otherwise, very difficult. Very rarely youngsters, healthy youngsters die in flu. But that need not be swine flu, any ordinary flu. And there isn't anything called swine flu. They just made it H1N1, H1, H5N1. You can do all that. If you know that you are a microbiologist, virologist, and you know how to do that, you can just change it and make another virus. And most of the time, these viruses are made in laboratories which escape from laboratories. That's a different story. There's a big industry going on to produce deadly germs for warfare. Biological warfare is the future. Just as you produce atom bombs, you have biological warfare. I'm not saying this particular virus has come out. I mean, I know how this came out, but I'm not going to tell you that because the papers will tomorrow write something and then I'll get hit. So, in the paper, so don't sensationalize the issue. All I'm trying to tell you is don't get worried about swine flu. Though there is no treatment for swine flu, there is a treatment for everything, and that is improving your immune system. You improve your immune system, follow the simple hygienic methods. When you go out to the house, come back, wash your feet and wash your hands just as our ancestors did. I remember still in my village, you can't get into the house because there is water kept outside. So you remove your chappals, go there, wash your feet, wash your hands, and you go for a funeral, you can't go inside the house unless you take a bath. All these are hygiene, this observational research, thousands of years of research. And if you don't use your hands to pick your nose and put your hands on the eyes, etc., etc. Before you do that, you wash your hands. You can't get any flu. And you don't catch flu by it. It's not flying like that in the air. And don't have that thing, here, putting on a mask. And the mask will get you swine flu. It won't prevent you. See, when somebody coughs, millions of germs are thrown out, but they fall into the ground. And that's why the WHO said, if you have anything cold, don't say, Aksh! You do that. While coming up in the lift itself, one of our colleagues had a cough. Aksh! She said, never do that. Because you are shaking hands with another person, transferring that. The WHO said the best is, Aksh! Nobody touches here. Okay? They told this and it's all publicized all over the world. Whenever you want to cough, don't use your handkerchief, don't use your hand, use your axilla. Like that. It doesn't go anywhere. It just goes on your shirt. So you keep it there. You can wash your shirt later when you go home. Unless somebody hugs you and kisses your shirt and all, which is very rare. So just keep that, wash your hands and you are safe.